guys, it's Road Tier here, coming back. Just finished regionals here at Banger, done a smashing performance, finished 5-1, sadly got a 1 loss to Subterra, basically lost to Dyro, so it wasn't much I could do. The rest of my matches were 2-0, was playing Guru Control. It's absolutely the best deck in the format in my opinion. It should be. Yeah, the deck is just amazing. My first matches was Necros. It was an easy win there. Game 2 was a Cyber Dragon kind of Orcus build. That was a 2-0 win for me. Game 3 was with the Spiral. He won the dice roll. He went first. He set up a board, popped the back row. In the M phase, wasn't much I could do. Game 2, I won very easy. Game 3, didn't see none of my side deck cards. No draw, no cherries. It was absolute grind fest, and yeah, he won, setting up a nice board, and just wasn't much I could do. So moving on, game 4 was Altergeist. Was an easy 2-0, can easily outgrind Altergeist. Game 5 was the same. Altergeist was an easy outgrind, and then last game was Heroes. He as well was 5-1, and then he ended 4-2. Oh yeah, he was 4-1 at the same time, and he ended 4-2 as he 2-0'd him too. So let's not waste no time, get straight into his deck profile. So starting off with some spicy tech that I started maining is this new Gizmet card. Basically pulled it in the opening packs, and I swapped it for the Unitrix, the one that banishes of Subterras. I thought I'd test this out, and yeah, it came up really well against the Altergeist players. The moment they made Link Rebo or the Salomon Link, it just boom, here comes Mr. 2-7, and it was really well. Next we're playing Triple of Your Boy. This is me basically. It's what I look like when I take my mask off. Yeah, so Guru is the best flip monster in the whole of Yu-Gi-Oh! Next is Triple Fiendus. It's basically a searchable negation, which is just amazing. And then it's Triple Ash. Triple Ash for the event was very well, to be honest. If I was going to go to a bigger event, I'd probably side this out and main Triple Droll, because Droll is just amazing against Spiral, and you kind of need to see it. Whilst Ash, they can play through one Ash, so yeah. Next we're maining Triple Nibiru. Again, because Spiral is probably the hardest matchup for us, you kind of have to main this Salad. You just kind of have to main to be able to play these amazing control decks. Basically, I didn't draw Nibiru, none of my games with the Spiral player, sadly. 1 Terraforming, not much to say. Triple Hidden City is basically your best field spell of the whole deck. It's just a lot of people tend to forget it doesn't just add a monster when you activate it. It also, if you have a set down Subterra monster, you can negate an attack and just flip your monster up, so you're going to get a search and a negate attack, which I think is amazing. They always forget, and they did today. Next is Triple Pot of Extravagance. It's just +2 in this deck. It's basically pot agreed. Triple Pot of Duality. Yeah, just make this after your Pot of Extravagance, you're good to go. Triple Call By. This is very good utility card in my opinion. You can just banish any problematic things in the graveyard, like when they make when they go to summon back their master plan, it's just goodbye master plan, and they have to eat the call. And that's it for the spells and monsters. Now we'll move on to the traps. So starting off with the best trap of the whole deck is 2 Subterra Final Battles. This card is absolutely broken. In fact, it can just keep resetting itself. Every turn you're gonna have one of these multiple effects. It's just incredible. Next we're playing Triple Crackdown. It's absolutely broken card in my opinion. Just steal your opponent's monster, snatch and steal for free. It's just amazing. Next we're running a triple. There can be only one. Obviously this does not affect your deck in any given way. So this is just an absolute blowout against Spiral, Heroes, Altergeist. This was literally the Alter. I flipped this over the Altergeist, and he was just kind of like stuck with Multi-Faker. He was unable to get the Siliquist to bounce stuff. So with this, it was just GG's from there on. Triple Judgment is basically just say no and carry on forward. And then last for the trap lineups, I was playing Triple Strike, and yeah, I think it was the correct ratio. So that's it for the full deck. Now we're going to move on to the extra deck, which is always a bit of give and take. I am playing Triple Spiral Double Helix. I'll show you why now. But yeah, Triple Nightmare Phoenix, Triple one of this, one on Lambda. This preferably would be the Hero Link Ex-Sable guy would definitely be him. One Wolf because Salaman is still a thing. One Curious because this guy's just broken, so yeah. One BLS Link, you can tend to make this with a Crackdown. One Borsod, never really comes up. One Appaloosa, I did use this again as cherry targets. And yeah, one number 39 Utopia. Basically, when they make the double play and then they add the double or nothing, and then they go to, you can just get rid of this, and they can't use the double or nothing. They pretty much added a dead card. Last is Dingirsu. I didn't see any Orcus at the event, but I was thinking if there was Orcus and I could crack down your girl Galatea, I could just make my own Dingirsu, but it never came up because there's no Orcus matches for me. So now we move on to the side deck. Again, always side deck is preference, but 3 drone, as I did say earlier in the film video, I would probably take these into the main deck for bigger events, and Ash would probably go on the side. Next, it's Triple Ghost, Reaper and Winter Cherries. This card is an absolute blowout against Spiral. Very unlikely you're going to banish your 3 copies of Double Helix, so you can just hit this and you're good to go. Next, I'm playing a little Kaiju package. I'm playing Gamma Sticky and your boy here, the dinosaur one. Again, I did pick these ones in particular because I don't run any dinosaurs, I don't run any insects, I don't run any aquas. So if I have to summon one to my field with the Slumber, I'm not going to be done over by there can be only one. Triple Interrupted Slumber. This came in really clutch with the hero matchup because he basically at the end of it, he made Bane. He had like 500 life points. I had Guru. I drew like a trap. I think it was a strike. I couldn't obviously beat over the Guru. I did have the final battle, but it was only 400 damage. I needed to get that last 500 in. So when I noticed Flick the Graveyard, Sinner had a Slumber. It also vanishes. I searched this one in particular, gave it to him, and yeah, just attacked for game with 1000 damage. So moving on for the last 3, it is Heavy Storm Duster. The deck has absolutely no back row removal itself, so I feel like this has to be in here. This did come up in all the Altergeist matches, and I've luckily really did draw it, and I do think it is a broken card. And yeah, that's it for this profile. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you've got any questions or deck reviews you'd like to see, just hit us up in the comments, and we'll see you all on the next video.